What's going on, guys? Techlifetoday back with our video, and today's 21st edition of the Techlifetoday Weekly Podcast. We have a bunch of things to talk to you about, including the iPhone 7 Plus, the Nexus 6P, the Htc One M10, and a whole lot more. So we're very excited about this. This is a brand new month, and it's something completely different. We're very excited about this. Rather than streaming live today on Mevi, we decided, you know what? Let's just stream live on what is it called? Stream. So you know what? Actually, I'm thinking maybe why not let's try doing Mevi, because quite frankly, I'm a big fan of Mevi. I know a lot of you are too. So why not at least try to go on Mevi? Alright, so we are live on there right now as we speak. Alright, let me just try flipping it over. Let me just stop recording. I'll continue recording on stream. See how it goes. And there we go. We are now live on Mevi. So be sure to check us out on Mevi. It's mevi.com/tech. So we're very excited about this. This is a weekly show, as you guys know. If you want to follow us anywhere, it's at techlifetodayco or /techlifetodayco, as usual. Nothing different there. But this week we're going to be talking about a whole bunch of stuff, like I said earlier, including the iPhone 7 Plus, Nexus 6P, Htc One M10, and a whole lot more. But before we get started, before we do anything, be sure to get your food ready, before you get your snacks ready, and enjoy the show. Delicious. Alright, so let's get right into it. Let me just, real quickly, go back to my main screen. Okay, have been. Give me a second, guys, if you don't mind. As usual, it would be greatly appreciated. So let me just turn off the timer real quick, bring back the normal page, and let's get right into it. Let me just turn everything off real quick. Alright, there we go. Let me just fix that real quick. I'm trying to update a few things before we get started to the live stream. Alright, and there we go. We are in the live stream. We are ready. We are kicking it off pretty awesome. So, before we get started, I just want to show off kind of the channel. Be sure to check us out on YouTube, youtube.com/techlifetodayco. Pretty much everywhere. We're pretty much everywhere all over the internet. So, like I said, /techlifetodayco. We're very proud because we released on Monday the very first Tech Life Today Daily. We are very proud about this, and we cannot wait. Alright, one second, guys. But we are very proud about this. This is something that's a big accomplishment for us as a company, and overall, we are extremely proud. I mean, this is something a little different. We're kind of go off our roots a little bit. You guys were big fans of Techlifetoday podcast, so you said, you know what? Let's just go into Tech Life Today Daily, see how it goes, and you know what? Why not? You know. So be sure to subscribe to us there. We do have a website, techlifetodayco.com. Be sure to check it out. If you want to apply to be a part of us, part of Techlifetoday, do videos or whatever you want to do, just go on here and click the apply tab, and right there you can just apply, submit it, and then we will respond to you very shortly afterwards. We have another team member possibly coming onto the team very soon, so we're kind of excited about that. Also, something else that we haven't really advertised too much is to be sure to like us on Facebook. We are on there as often as we possibly can be. We like Facebook over Twitter because, you know, it's a little easier to use, and quite frankly, we get to talk to you guys a little more. Be sure to follow us or like our page on Facebook at techlifetodayco. So let me just take a little break real quick. All right, get a little snack ready. All right. All right, one second. You know, before we get started, let's try and see if we can get Gio on the live stream. Let me see if I'll call him up real quick, see if he'd like to be a part of the team or this week's edition of the Techlifetoday podcast. All right, it's turned up. I'll let you guys hear what he says if he answers. All right, so just give us a second. I'm trying to get everything up. But like I said, the first thing we're going to be talking about today is the iPhone 7 Plus, which we'll talk about in a second. Just give us a second to do that. All right, so no answer. Unfortunately, he just doesn't feel like answering today. That's fine. Not an issue whatsoever. So the first thing we're talking about today is the iPhone 7 Plus having rumors to have dual cameras, or dual rear cameras. So this is a report that came out actually very recently from multiple sources stating that the iPhone 7 Plus will indeed have two cameras, much like the Htc One M8, which You guys may remember from a few years back. Overall, this is, I think, what Apple's trying to do to differentiate this phone, or the Plus variant, from the normal variant. Granted, like for example, I think they're trying to do something like, you know how it was with the iPad Air 2 and the iPad Pro, where they kind of tried to like trying to make it a little different in, like for example, the speakers that made it a little bit different. But that, other than that, that was really the only thing that made it a lot better. I think that's what they're trying to do. I think they're trying to put a lot of focus in the camera with the iPhone 7 Plus. Not that they're not going to do that with the iPhone 7, but I think they're definitely going to make an extra focus with this in the iPhone 7 Plus. This is supposed to be like a selective focus type of feature. Granted, we don't know too much about it right now. We'll talk about it in the future. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below about this. It's a very interesting topic overall. I'm kind of interested to see what you guys think because, quite frankly, this is something that I didn't expect to hear in the news because I thought Apple wasn't a huge fan of dual cameras in any way, shape, or form, but they do have a patent for it, so it would make sense for them at least to take advantage of some of their patents. So it kind of makes sense for them to do this, but at the same time, it doesn't. The only reason that doesn't make any bit of sense to an extent is due to it. It's a little confusing. I don't necessarily know whether they're going to be doing this or not. Like I said, it's just a rumor. I mean, guys, you all know about the rumors that are going on right now, including the iPhone 7 and as well as the 7 Plus not having a headphone jack, which I think is very likely to happen. Unfortunately, no matter how many times someone will not like this idea, no matter how many people will not like the idea, I think it's going to unfortunately happen, whether you guys like it or not. I mean, I think it's bound to happen, no matter what happens. But whether the dual camera is a feature or not, I don't know. It's also rumored that they're going to have 3 gigs of RAM in the iPhone 7 Plus, and they're going to stick with 2 gigs of RAM in the iPhone 7. Whether that's an accurate statement or not, whether it's something that's going to actually occur or not, I have no clue. I don't know. But that, I guess, like I said earlier, we're going to have to wait and see what happens. I'm very interested to see this in particular. I want to hear what people think about this, because this is very interesting. Out of anything that we talked about, this is a very interesting topic, only because the iPhone 7 Plus... Hold on. The reason why this is so interesting in any way, shape, or form is because with the iPhone 6s Plus as well as the iPhone 6 Plus, the only big difference that they have between the two variants, the normal variant as well as the Plus variant, is that the Plus variant or the Plus phone had a what was it? Oh, I can't remember. Give me a second. Let me look it up. All right. This is what happens when you go off the cuff. I'm trying to think of what it is. It's in my head a little bit, but then it just came right out. But it had video stabilization. All right, so with the back camera. Granted, the other phone had it, but this one had OIS. All right, so that's kind of like the big difference. The Plus variant has OIS, while the non-Plus variant doesn't, which I think isn't the case anymore. I think it might be different. I'm not too sure. I don't remember. But I think they're trying to differentiate themselves from the normal variant. At least, like, for example, the S6 versus the Note 5. There's a difference between the two phones. The Note 5 has the S Pen. It's a bigger screen. Has, in some aspects, better specs at times. It's overall a better phone. Again, it depends on who you're asking for, because some people like smaller phones. But just on a spec standpoint alone, or feature standpoint alone, the bigger variant is more impressive than the smaller variant. I can't necessarily say that about the 6 Plus or 6S Plus variants, only because the only difference is that the one has OIS and is a little larger. Granted, it has a better screen. The fact is, it's not a huge difference. It really isn't. Whether you guys like it or not, it's not a huge difference when you look at it. I think to an extent, that's a very important thing to talk about. I really do. Whether they're going to actually do this or not, I don't know. Here are some photos showing you guys what it could look like with the dual cameras, as you guys can see right there. And that's pretty much about it. We haven't heard very much. We have heard also that it's going to stick with 12 megapixels, which is, I mean, it makes sense for Apple. It makes sense for them to do that. It's going to be released later in 2016. Everyone knows about that. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. I'm very interested in this particular topic. I think this is a topic that we could talk about for days, because everyone has a debate between what they think about the next iPhone, what the rumors are of the next iPhone. So I think it's something that's going to be very important, and I think a lot of people are going to have different opinions on it. I mean, if you look at the iPhone 6s now, it has one camera, obviously. So, I mean, overall, I'm very interested to see what's going to happen in the future. I mean, you guys have heard about the rumors of the iPhone mini model coming out soon. That will replace the iPhone 5S with the lowest end model. It's going to look pretty much for the most part identical to the other variants. So we've heard multiple rumors about this. We have, and I'm going to show you guys at the end of our show, our very first Techlifetoday Daily in the full length. I'm going to show you guys. We'll talk about, or I talk about a little bit of the iPhone Mini. So I talk about the iPhone Mini, the HTC One M10, which we'll talk about later on in the show, as like I said earlier, and we talk about some other things. I mean, I think this is a very important thing to talk about. I really do, because everyone has different opinions on it. I mean, that's just the truth, whether you guys like it or not. Some people are having deep opinions on this, including myself to an extent. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about this, because this is a very interesting topic, to the very least, to talk about, because this is something that kind of, I mean, everyone has a different opinion on it, and that's the thing. Everyone has their own opinion on this. So, right, wrong, or indifferent, everyone has their own opinion. So, you know what? I don't know what the answer is. I think the no headphone jack is going to more than likely be the case, or be something that actually ends up going through, or coming through with it. But I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. I don't know the answer to any of it. But you guys may. Let me hear what you guys think in the comment section down below. Let me hear what your opinions are about this. This is overall a very interesting topic to talk about in multiple ways. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about all this and more. So let me just fix this camera angle real quick. We'll try to fix everything up a little bit. I think I got it right. All right. So let me just take some more popcorn. All right. All right. So next up, we're going to be talking about the Nexus 6P. All right. So this is a phone that I love. I absolutely love the phone. It looks awesome. I mean, it's one of the best phones. It's easily comparable to Note 5 in lack of the S Pen, obviously. Which actually I found, I own Note 5. I use it constantly. I use S Pen constantly. For those who say that they use it for the first few days and they just stop using it again, that's not how I am. I use this S Pen for the most part every single day. So I guess I'm not one of those people. I also like wireless charging my Note 5, so that'd be two things that would probably set me back from the Nexus 6P. But as you guys might have heard, I'm sure a lot of you have heard about it, if not everyone's heard about it, that not only has the Nexus 6P been lowered in price, all right, $50 as you see here for $449, but also, which I think is incredible, is that it comes in gold. It comes in gold. All right, look at that. You get $50 off the matte gold option. All right, so as you can see here, when you look for the, let's see how much it would be if you get the normal one. If it's $4.99 for the normal one, wow, it is. I have never seen that in a company before. I'm just testing out to see it. Look around. Very interesting thing right here. Look at this. All right, so the black, the one that we've seen a lot of, $4.99. All right, I think it's the frost. All right, all right. So there you go. The black is $4.99. The aluminum is $4.99. So the base aluminum, which we've seen most of. I actually like that one out of the four. That's probably my favorite one. That's $4.99 as well. All right. This guy right here, matte gold, $4.49. So it's cheaper than the normal Nexus 6P. I mean, quite frankly, if I had to pick one, I would probably go for this one because of the price. Because $50 is a big difference for just the color of the phone that you're probably going to put a skin on or something like that. Anyway, be sure to check out iCarbons.com or iCarbons. No advertising, by the way. And then look at this. This one's $549. $549. Granted, it's because this one has doesn't have 32 gig option, but still, it's kind of incredible. It really is. Another thing I find very interesting is that the matte gold doesn't have 128 gigs yet, at least right now. All right, at least right now. I find it very interesting. I really do. But overall, I'm a very big fan of this. I think it looks pretty awesome. Overall, I'm a big fan. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about this. I'm a big fan of the Nexus 6P. I've liked it ever since day one. I really have. And overall, I'm a huge fan. I like the design. It looks pretty awesome. And quite frankly, as an overall product, it looks good. It really looks good. All right. I have to admit, for the most part, it looks impressive. It really does. It has all the latest specs. I think it has a Snapdragon 810 processor. and it has a metal body, which I guess if you, depending on who you ask, who you will ask, some will even say the Nexus 6P's uh, frame, or what's the word I'm looking for, material, is better than the Note 5. Like I said, depending on your ask, I don't think so, because remember the Note 5 has glass and aluminum. I mean, that's how it is. That's probably the best you can get, other than maybe aluminum. But I think they're both incredible looking devices. It looks incredible. I really do. All right. But as an overall thing, I am impressed. I really am. I definitely recommend checking it out any day of the week. My goodness. But any day of the week, I would recommend checking it out. Overall, it's very impressive. Looks awesome. And I like it a lot. All right. So, like I said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, because I'm very interested to see what you guys think. So, yeah, let me just finish this up. So, I think that's pretty cool. This is awesome as well. Buy an 6P and get $50 credit. That is awesome. That really is. I like that a lot. I like what they're doing with this. I mean, quite frankly, it doesn't make sense for the Frost too much. I think they should add a 42 or 32 gig option, but that's just me. But overall, I am a big fan of this. I like the design. It looks pretty awesome. I definitely recommend checking it out, because quite frankly, it's a good phone. There's nothing wrong with the phone in any way, shape, or form. It's a beautiful phone. It really is. No complaints from here, from us on this phone. I mean, look at this. The design is absolutely incredible. Granted, the bezels might be a little thick, and granted to some. Let me see if I can show it up a little, or show you guys real quick. See if we can zoom in. Hold on a minute. Alright, some of you don't like this. Some of you don't like that hump right there. Alright, whatever you want to call it. It's not a big deal. It really isn't. I think it actually, to anything, if anything, it adds some uniqueness to it. I really do. So, I mean, I don't know. That's just how I think about it. I like the phone. Overall, it's a good product. I definitely recommend checking it out. And hey, if you want $50 off, go for the Mac Gold one. There's nothing wrong with it. I think, for the most part, you're going to put a case on it anyway. Or a scan or something on there. Anyway. So, with that being said, we're going to end this part. We are going to separate it up a little bit. But, as you can see here, we're about 20 minutes in, so we're going to start the timer again for 3 minutes or 2 minutes, or whatever we're going to do. Probably 2 minutes, because that makes it a little bit better for you guys. You guys like 2 minutes. So let me just set that up real quick for you guys, and let me just get ready real quick for this to start. Let me turn on the music. We'll be back in 2 minutes, and see you guys in a minute. Actually, 1 minute, guys. I'm trying to figure it out. Some little technical difficulties, not a big deal. I'm just looking for something right now, guys. 1 minute. Alrighty, I'm looking for something real quick, guys. Sorry about this. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bum. Alright, I'm looking for the song. I'm looking for another song, because I don't want to play the same song again for you guys. But overall, I'm a big fan. It looks awesome. I think as an overall device, alright, if I'm using that correctly, it looks good. I think this, compared to other phones, to an extent, it's a better phone. I think it looks great. It's a good phone for what you're getting. It really is. I don't care who you're asking. It's a nice phone. I have nothing to really complain about it. I really don't. I mean, I definitely recommend checking it out. I think it's a good phone. It's decent specs, I think, for the most part. And it's overall, I think it's a relatively decent phone for what you're getting. I mean, for the price, you can't beat it. You really just can't beat it in any way, shape, or form. You really can't. So, I mean, depending on who you ask, like I said, I think that to an extent will make the decision. But overall, it's a good phone. I think it looks awesome. Let me just turn this down real quick. Sorry, guys. I'm looking through my playlist right now. I want to play a different song for you guys. This might end up being a little bit longer than normal, but not a big deal. I hope not, at least. I don't know. Oh, think I found the song. 1 minute, guys. This is it. Alrighty. So I played this last time live. You liked it. So you know what? Why not go back with it? Why not try it again? So with that being said, let me just turn this back off real quick. Turn everything back on. Bring back. Oh, not that. Bring back everything. That looks good. So let's start up the 2-minute timer. I'll be right back, guys. Alrighty, guys. So we are back as usual, back into the live stream, as you guys know. So yeah, we have a lot to talk about. Like I said earlier, we have a bunch of things to talk about right now. So let me just get this up real quick for you guys. I'm just trying to fix everything real quick before I do anything for you all. Let me just try. I'm gonna just try to update everything for you guys to make it look somewhat nice or somewhat updated. Turn that off. A minute. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Alrighty, so we are back in the live stream. Let me just quickly bring back the. There we go. So we're back. Looks good. Turn off the monitor capture. There we go. Alright, so we are back in the live stream, everyone. So that's pretty awesome. Thank you to everyone that's checking us out. Checking out the live stream as usual. Be sure. I forgot to give this a little shout out. But be sure. I can't emphasize this part enough. Check out our Macari page. We have a brand new Macari page for you guys, dedicated to all the latest electronics and tech news, that kind of stuff. Be sure to check it out. I mean, why not? There's nothing wrong with that. I'll click on it real quick. I'll show you guys. Honestly, guys, this is, in my opinion, one of the greatest accomplishments that we've had in a long time. I mean, we've worked very hard on this. I think a lot of you are going to like it in many ways. Let me just fix this real quick. I think many of you are going to like it. I really do. It looks awesome, as you guys can see right here. Here's our Macari page. We have overall good ratings, so you can trust us. I can tell you right now, you can trust us compared to anyone else. You can trust us, all right? So look at that. The majority of our things are sold on here. All that other stuff is sold. We can't mark that it's sold, even though we would want to maybe. But look at this, 2 pages. Look at that. It's incredible. Look at that, 2 pages of stuff now. Over 50 items, over 40 items sold. I mean, it's incredible. It really is. I mean, look at the ratings. I can't show you. Well, I don't know if I can show you that. How do I show you guys the ratings? Huh, that's interesting. I can't show you the ratings. That's interesting. But be sure to check out our Macari page. Can't emphasize enough. Check it out right now. Link, as always, is in the description below. Check it out while you guys can. All right, so the final thing that we have talked about today is the HTC One M10. A lot of you have heard about it. A lot of you have heard rumors about it. It's happening. It's happening in March. You guys are ready. You guys have heard about it. You guys are the first to know about it. I mean, that last part's probably not true. But that being said, we have created the very first Techlifetoday Daily. We have, all right? The first Techlifetoday Daily is back, or is here. Let me just fix this real quick. I need to make a little statement, because some people like to take videos. We don't like that. Alright. So let me just make this really small real quick. Edit scene. Put it way down there. There we go. So let me just make it a little bit larger. There we go. Looks good enough. Alright, so there we go. I just wanted to put that out there real quick for you guys. For all the equipment that we use, everything's paid for by us. Just want to tell you guys right now, if anyone steals our video, it's not us. If it doesn't say techlifetodayco, and it's not from youtube.com/techlifetodayco, it's not real. Just want to emphasize that real quick for you all. But we're 28 minutes into live stream, so we're going to end it soon. But guys, I want to show you the very first Techlifetoday daily, and we're going to do this on a daily basis. So, I mean, when we do the Techlifetoday podcast, for this time forward, we're going to start showing you videos that we've created over the week. And we're going to show you these clips and these little things, because that's what the new Techlifetoday weekly podcast is. We updated everything. We've changed it a lot. This is what we're about now. All right, so we're going to be showing you the very first Techlifetoday daily in its entirety. No mess-ups, no edits or anything like that. We don't edit Techlifetoday daily. I'm going to emphasize that enough. If we make a mistake, we make a mistake. We're not editing. Just like with the Techlifetoday podcast. We do not edit the Techlifetoday podcast in any way, shape, or form. So that being said, let's just show you the very first Techlifetoday daily. I hope you guys will enjoy.
M10 might be HTC's last chance at hope for their phones. The iPad Air 3 will make an arrival in March. The iPhone 5C, or iPhone 6C, whatever they're going to call it, will be a big moment for Apple. All of this and more on the first Techlifetoday Daily. Welcome, I'm your host, Sky from techlifetodayco, and today we're going to be doing the very first Techlifetoday Daily. This is a weekly show, or daily show, excuse me, that discusses all the latest technology in a few-minute format. So, the first thing we're talking about today is the Htc One M10. So we got a few specs recently from EvLeaks regarding their specs, the specs of the Htc One M10. It's going to have a 5.1-inch 1440 by 2560 screen, aka a 5.1-inch 2K screen, a 12-megapixel sensor, 4K, which is pretty awesome, 4 gigs of RAM with a Snapdragon 820 processor, alright, and a lot more. So that's pretty much what you can expect. It's going to be coming in March of 2016. At least that's what's rumored. That's the current expected release date, and it's going to have a lot more to come in the very near future, according to Google Glass 4, and a lot more. It's going to come with Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow, and it's going to be pretty awesome overall. It's going to come with, it's going to have microSD card slot out, which is pretty awesome as usual, and a lot more. So this is basically the overall focus towards this, just to get around it. And this is going to be HTC's, at least I think, HTC's last chance at hope. Next thing we're talking about today is the iPad Air 3. The iPad Air 3 is rumored to be a thinner, lighter version of the iPad Pro, or smaller as well. It's rumored to pretty much have the 4 speakers like normal, which is pretty awesome. So with that being said, I'm pretty impressed in it. I think it's be a big moment for Apple when they release this, and quite frankly, when they release this, I don't really see a point in getting an iPad Pro comparing it to the iPad Air 3, because the only thing that makes the iPad Pro fantastic is those speakers. So quite frankly, I don't necessarily know what's going to happen in the future, but all I know is going to have better specs as usual, and it's pretty much the same thing as the iPad Pro, just smaller. And the final thing today is the iPhone 6C or iPhone Mini. This is going to be a big moment for Apple. I'm excited about this. It's pretty much, at least from what we've heard from multiple rumors, the exact same size and the same exact look as the iPhone 6, just smaller. So that's pretty much what you can expect. Same specs, same everything. That's pretty much what you can expect. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Be sure to head over to techlifetodayco.com for more tech news just like this. Let us know if you have questions, as usual. How do you like the Techlifetoday Daily news? I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Do you think we should do this more often, or what do you think? This is going to be a daily show. At least that's the current plan. So let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below. The Tech Life Today weekly podcast will be coming up on Wednesday at 12 p.m. Eastern, so be sure to get ready for that. We're excited about that one. And hope to see you guys in the next video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at Sky_RV. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.
So that was our very first Techlifetoday weekly, or Techlifetoday daily. Sorry, this is incredible. It really is. Thank you so much for all the support. I mean, I can't believe it. I really can't. Because of all your support that we've gotten, it's because of this. So that was our Techlifetoday daily. That was our very first one. We like it a lot. Check it out. And yeah, so just ending this real quick since we're at 33 minutes. That's pretty much what you can expect from the HTC One M10. It's supposed to be a lot like the HTC. Oh, what was it? I can't remember. You know, it's funny. Right before this, I mean, quite frankly, it's off the cuff, so we don't remember everything. So let me look it up real quick. I know it's the newest one. Let me check it out. HTC. Because there's so many devices out there, it's kind of crazy just to have all of it in your head. We've done a video on it, but so much. Or A9, I think it is, right? I believe it's A9. Let me look. I'm almost 100% positive it's the HTC One A9. Look. iPhone. Let's see, where is this guy? Yeah, the HTC One A9. Alright, so it's a very interesting phone. I mean, it's going to be a lot like that. At least that's what we've heard from rumors. To the very least, we've heard that it's going to be a lot different from the current phones, or from their current phone. That's what we've heard from rumors, multiple rumors, not just one or two. We've heard from multiple rumors. It's going to be a lot different. Alright, it's going to be a lot different from the old one. So if you don't like this one, if you don't like the HTC, or if you don't like the HTC One M10 or M9, you may be in luck with this phone. It's going to be very interesting to look at, to say the least. I'm excited for it. I know a lot of you are as well. I mean, quite frankly, it's going to be their flagship phone, as you guys can clearly see. For multiple rumors, almost every rumor we've heard it's going to be coming in during MWC this year, or March. That's one of our two rumors, but I think it's going to be coming in MWC. And it's going to be around the same price as normal, so I mean, it's going to be a big release for them. This is going to be their make or break point. So, I mean, it's going to be very interesting. It's a lot different from the current last design. It's rumored to still have metal, so that's good. That's good. But we don't really know. Here's what the HTC One A9 looks like, just to show you guys. So here's just to give you guys a little look. That's what it looks like it's going to happen. That's what a very similar phone will look like. At least that's what we've heard from rumors, multiple rumors. And who knows? I mean, the camera's much better. Not fantastic on it. Not fantastic. But we've heard multiple rumors about it. So, I mean, overall, I'm impressed about it. I think it's going to be pretty awesome. Whoops, I don't know what I just did. Well, oop, I think I can get back. One second, guys. Sorry about this. Technical difficulties as usual. You guys know what it is. There we go. We're back in action. But overall, I'm impressed. I think it looks awesome. I think it's going to be a good phone. Is it going to compare to the Samsung Galaxy S7? I don't know. I think the problem with it, I think the only thing that made it great, I think the only thing that could help it, is that the HTC or One M10 or M9, excuse me, this is the only thing that helped them at all. That it had a micro SD card slot, so it had metal design and all that, it had premium design, yet it had a micro SD card slot. So it looks like they're going to do the same exact thing this year. But the problem is that with the Samsung Galaxy S7 on its way, or whatever, how many phones are going to release, it does look like they're going to include that as well. So there's nothing that's really going to differentiate this phone from the S7, for example, or make it any better, I don't think. Boom sound speakers look like it's going to go away, which I think is so stupid of the company to do if they're actually going to do that. If they're going to do that, I think they're going to be very stupid. I really do. I hate to say it, but I think it'd be very stupid if they do that. Let me know what you guys think about this and all the other topics that we talked about this week on Techlifetoday Podcast. Whoops, sorry about that. Be sure to let us know if you have questions in the comment section down below. Twitter, Instagram, links, description below. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at Sky_RV. Be greatly appreciated as always is. As it always is. Be sure to like our Facebook page, facebook.com/techlifetodayco. Be sure to head over to techlifetodayco for more tech news just like this. If you want to apply to be a part of techlifetodayco.com or techlifetodayco, be sure to head over to techlifetodayco.com, like I said earlier, and go to the Apply tab. All right. So, I mean, it's 2016. We're getting ready. We have some big changes. We're very excited for them. Like I said, we have a lot of changes coming very soon. Be sure to check out our YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe to us for our more daily real tech reviews, videos, that kind of stuff. For all your latest tech news now, pretty much. YouTube.com/techlifetodayco. We're growing as the day goes by, and we're pretty proud of it. So thank you guys so much for all the support that we receive each and every day from you all. Be sure to check over. Be sure to check out our Macari page. Brand new store. We're very excited about it. Looks are awesome. And yeah, let us know if you have questions in the comment section below. If you have any suggestions for next week's Techlifetoday podcast, let us know as well. And yeah, let's know what you guys think. Other than that, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next podcast. Peace. One minute, guys. I'm trying to get the thing to work. One second. Alrighty. I can just remove that other thing. I like doing this for you guys because it's fun. So I say, hey, why not? Let me just fix this up real quick. Finish it up. Ah, my typing stinks. Calibrate. Light, there we go. Alright, so let me just fix this up real quick, and I don't know why the music's not playing anymore. That's weird. Let me get it up real quick. But yeah, like I said, let us know if you have questions in the comment section below. We're here to answer any questions you have. I mean, that's what we're doing, that's what we've done, and that's what we're going to continue to do each and every day for you guys. So let us know if you have questions in the comment down below.